From the 1011 Now streaming studio, this is 1011's Morning Pulse.
Sponsored by Murray Roofing.
Good morning, this is Craig Allison with your Morning Pulse for Friday, October 3rd. Our first story this morning to the latest on the work ethics camp in McCook. Based on the timeline, Governor Jim Pillen is 15 days or so away from turning the facility into an ICE detention center. Our sister station in Omaha has been tracking where those inmates from the McCook facility are being moved to, according to inmate roster data. On August 20th, the day of the official announcement, the work ethics camp held 194 inmates. As of yesterday, it's now at 98. As of right now, many have headed to the community corrections, usually the last stop before re-entry into society, and 83 are on this month's parole board agenda, either at the work ethic camp or the community corrections facilities in Omaha and Lincoln, but we'll be sure to keep looking at this as it develops. Your second story, and happening today, the Nebraska Board of Regents will meet in the midst of ongoing government shutdown and budget challenges facing the university system. 3 different proposals that eliminate degrees at both UNK and UNL will be presented to the board. The board is also set to recognize former Nebraska volleyball head coach John Cook for his accomplishments with the Huskers. Today's meeting is at UNMC in Omaha at 9 a.m., which we'll be sure to follow here at 1011 Now. Your third story, a Lincoln woman was sentenced to several years in prison for her role in the murder of Carly Schaaf, the 24-year-old who disappeared back in 2021. The hearing marks the final milestone in a years-long pursuit of justice for Carly. 3 people would face charges in the case that would span both federal and county courts over the next 4 years. Joseph Barraza is serving a life sentence for killing and sexually assaulting her. 2 others were convicted for helping Joseph. Daniel Barraza, his brother, is serving 3 years for helping hide Carly's body. And just yesterday, Rachel Pagler was sentenced to 5 years in prison for her role in hiding Carly at Pawnee Lake. Your fourth story, 2025 is on track to surpass a 5-year high in car pedestrian deaths, with nearly a quarter of those cases happening right here in the capital city. However, in most of these deadly crashes in Lincoln, the driver wasn't at fault. 4 people have died in Lincoln so far this year after being hit by a car, although Lincoln accounts for nearly a quarter of the state's pedestrian-involved incidents so far this year. Police say they have responded to 92 incidents involving a car and a person. For comparison, last year ended with 115 incidents, meaning the city's on track to match or exceed that number. And wrapping things up with your final story, last night, one of the most decorated athletes in women's basketball history, Shamika Holtzclaw, visited Lincoln to share her mental health journey. Bryan Health hosted the event at St. Mark's Methodist Church ahead of Mental Illness Awareness Week. Holtzclaw spoke about her struggles with depression and manic episodes, including a suicide attempt in 2006. Now, after years of learning to manage her illness, she dedicates her time to helping others on their own mental health journeys. That's your Morning Pulse for this Friday morning, and we'll wrap things up. We'll look at your 7-day forecast, certainly feeling like summer today and tomorrow.
You've been listening to 1011's Morning Pulse. Watch, listen, stream on the 1011 Now app, on YouTube, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Sponsored by Murray Roofing.